is going on, guys? What is up, dude? It is your boy Dave, the Roof Poppy, your favorite roofer's favorite roofer, owner of A5 Roofing, and host here at Roofing Underground. Welcome back to the Underground, man. It has been a while. It's been I think we took about a month off. I know I had a fucked up back injury that really put me in a bad, nasty headspace. Was not good, and then I got super sick. You can probably still hear it here a little bit. I swear it was like COVID's big brother. It was the weirdest shit in the world. This wasn't no fucking normal flu that I got. This was like, my wife loves to laugh about how bad I get when I get sick. But the God's honest truth was, it was some shit. This wasn't from China, dog. This was from like China's mortal enemy or some shit. This was way worse than COVID. This was way worse than COVID. And it put me on my ass for like a week. It sucked so bad. So anyways, back in the saddle, growing the team out here. Just like most of you guys, like a lot of you guys watching this show, you are either a roofing contractor, you are a sales manager for a roofing company or a solar company, or you are a sales rep, whether it's a solar sales, door-to-door sales. I got some real estate agents that follow me and digest the content. So I love to be able to get in and hang out with you guys here. Philip Wingrove, yo, A5, baby. What it do? Love to see you on the show, man. Thanks for coming in. What we have is we get into this weird spot where we're at the end of the year. It is the fourth quarter. Austin Montgomery, what's up, dog? The Roofing Co. in Waco, man. If you are in Waco and you need a good roofer, call me first. If I can't deal with you, call Austin. Definitely call Austin. But Austin is fantastic at what he does up there. Anyways, Robert Merle, what's going on, brother? Nice to see you here on the show as well. What we have is a very unique position where we're in sales. We are coming up into this is the last 2 minutes of the fourth quarter, if you will, right? In November, December time, our homeowners, our prospects, our buyers decide to stop spending money on things like their property or their home or whatever the case may be, because they're planning on the holiday season, right? They're planning on spending that time with their family, that money with their family. And so we are in the business of being told no. If you are in door-to-door sales, holler if you agree with me. Can I get an amen? We are in the business of being told no, straight up. The better you can get at being told no, the better you can get at overcoming no, the better you can get at accepting no or finding a way around. You are in the business of being told no, plain and simple. Being told no a lot fucking sucks. Like, it really does suck. And anybody that's been out knocking doors, if you're in door-to-door sales or if you're a real estate agent and you've just been hustling, grinding, the leads are coming in, but they're not converting to sales. It's like, boom, 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 beating your fucking head against the wall, bro. It sucks. It sucks. And you grind it out no matter what. But here's the deal. You start to break down. It starts to break you down. You get sick. You get injured. You get in a fucked up headspace, right? You're fighting with your wife because you can't afford to go where you want to go on Christmas or whatever the case may be. Whatever the case may be, you have to have a plan in place to deal with the time that you really feel like, fuck it, I don't want to be motivated. And I created, with the help of some other collaborators, a list of 10 things that I know we can implement in our day-to-day lives and in our company culture that we can help motivate my team through the last 2 minutes of the fourth quarter. I'm going to share those 10 things with you today. I actually went through this list with my team on our Tuesday meeting. Tuesday morning, we have an hour and a half meeting. We go over the health of the company. We go over problems. If you're familiar with EOS, they call them rocks and stuff like that. But we deal with things, right, as a company on Tuesdays. So we go over this list. I'm going to share it with you right now, and I'll probably make this available in the comments below or on my Facebook page. But number one is make a plan and stick to it. This is what we're doing right here. This is literally what we're doing right here. You and I are making a fucking plan. And I'm telling you, if there are people in your life in this universe that give enough fucks about you to make you want to be successful, stick to the fucking plan. Like, make it work. Number one, make a plan and stick to it. If you can have the dedication to do that, it's not what do I need to do every day. It's what step do I take? Step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5, and so on down the road the shit goes. Because you've made a fucking plan and you can stick to the plan. You can get through the days. Here's where this kind of compounds in numbers 2 through 9. Number two, build a personal sales process. A personal sales process. Say, Dave, what the fuck is a personal sales process? Well, we went over this in our meeting as well. A personal sales process is time blocks dedicated to what I do, how I do it. Things are done religiously. It becomes repetition, number one. Number two, you need to know how much of the activity you need to do. So develop a game plan for your financial income if you are in commission sales, divided by your conversion rates and the amount of leads it takes to generate a percentage of your profit or a percentage of your commission over a specific amount of time, and do the math and figure out, okay, we talked about this once before on another episode. Horsepower, right? Speed is distance over time. The same shit. You can fucking do the math and figure out how much effort you need to do to make a certain amount of money in commissions if you can track your data. Make that a part of your fucking plan too. Make that a part of plan one. Get that fucking information. If you're not tracking your sales or your stats, fuck, man, you're losing probably tens of thousands of dollars every year. Tens of thousands of dollars every year. But build a personal sales process. Time to do emails, time to do phone calls, time to door knock, time to create content, time to do the things that you do, the activities that you perform that generate leads or push your leads into prospected sales or closed sales or jobs built or into production or whatever the case may be. If you can build a personal sales process, then you can manage the sales process by just doing the fucking activities that you've outlined in your plan. Back to step one, stick to it. Once you've done it, stick to that shit. Number three, I put this one in here because my buddy Ben used to say, to fall in love with the activity, right? He was real big on the repetitions. If you guys don't know Ben Manchaca, he's cool as shit, man. Really cool dude. Had the absolute pleasure of having dinner with him twice, getting to know him kind of personally. It was really awesome guy. Really awesome guy. But number three is for Ben. Focus on the activity, not the result. Don't focus on the commission. Don't focus on the income. Don't focus on the money that you're going to make as soon as you get X, Y, and Z done or this contract signed or whatever. Focus on generating the leads that result to the closed contracts, because by default, the leads will close. Now, you also have to have a plan for managing those expectations appropriately or effectively so you don't shit out a bunch of bad leads, right? You don't have prospects run the fuck away from you because you forgot to call them back because, well, no, Dave said steps 1 through 3. No, you still have to do the rest of the shit. But if you fall in love with the activity, you will naturally generate the income as a result of the prospecting activity, the canvassing activity, right? You will make that fucking money. It will come. I guarantee you. Fall in love with the process. Fall in love with the process. Focus on the activity, not the result. Focus on getting out of the truck, knocking on the doors, canvassing the neighborhoods, getting to know people, so on and so forth. Number four, this is something that I'm really big on, and I think a lot of salespeople are big on this already, but make it a part of your company culture. Number four, tell war stories. Fuck, I love this. I love it when we get into a conversation as a group and somebody's like, man, I tell a war story right now. One of my guys, Vincent, brand new to fucking door knocking with roofing. He comes from the solar realm. He came up to me and he said, this lady literally, and I knocked on this lady's door. This was this afternoon. He said, Dave, I knocked on this lady's door. And I can show you the text message. I knocked on this lady's door. She told me, can't you read the sign? It's been like 5 or 7 people have come knocked on my door already. You guys need to leave the hell alone. Are you illiterate? Blah, blah. Rude as piss to Vince. Rude as piss. And Vince was like, oh, okay, no, I'm so sorry. Hey, didn't mean to bother you, blah, blah, blah. Tried to overcome the objection. She wasn't hearing it. Kel Peterson, I appreciate you, brother. She was not trying to hear it. He came to me and I gave him our door hanger. If you haven't seen my door hangers yet, you're wrong. My door hangers are legit. I don't know anybody else that did it before me, but I had this badass idea to put a no soliciting sign on the back of one of my door hangers and brand it. So that way, when people were like, oh, no soliciting, I'd be here, take this no soliciting sign. It's my fucking door hanger. There's a QR code on the back and a phone number, website, all that good stuff. You can call it or you can keep it and hang it on the door. I don't care. Either way, it's a door hanger with a no soliciting sign that says, please do not knock on the back side of it. So I said, here, take this to her and tell her, hey, listen, not trying to bother you. I understand you're not ready to talk about your roof. Here is a no soliciting sign. You can hang it on your door, and most people will probably leave you alone. Here, I can solve a little bit of your problem. I can solve one of your problems today. And Vince was like, hey, that's a great idea. Boom. He went and shot around the corner, went back to the house, and I was driving by. He had the homeowner in the front yard looking at the fucking house and talking. I was like, perfect. Focus on the activity. Focus on the activity. That's the war story. That was number 4. Tell the war stories. The war stories. People learn from your war stories. They will pick up things that you need to know or you are dealing with through conversation. If you are a sales manager or you are an owner of a company, you need to be telling war stories with your sales managers about your time being a sales manager and what you did and all the fucked up things that you had to deal with and stuff like that. You should be relating to them information that they can turn around and use to their advantage to do their job fucking better. So me as a sales guy, I love to get in conversations with dudes about sales. I like the guys at the mall that shine your shoes and shit. They're always like, hey, man, come over here. Had a dude one time approach me and spit out some fly shit like Kenny Brooks. Really impressed me. I was like, bro, can I offer you a job? And he was like, honestly, no, because if I sell a little bit more this month, they're going to give me my own shoe booth. And that's what I want to do. I want to run a shoe booth. I was like, more power to you, dude, because you got a cold sales game. He was real good at it. So number 4, tell war stories, right? Number 5, align with the best. Here's what I mean by that. You take the top 5 people doing the absolute most shit that you have going on in your inner circle and you stick to those 5 motherfuckers, right? They have to be doing better than you. These people in your life must be doing better than you, okay? I'm just going to be honest with you. If you're a better dad, if you're a better business owner, if you're a better leader, if you are a better investor, if you are a better at your physical fitness, I want to spend time with you. You're a better husband, I want to spend time with you, right? If you're a better bow hunter, I want to spend time with you because I got to go see my buddy Jake Bryden in 3 days, and I'm super excited about that. Jake, if you're watching, we need to put a Aguanada Ranch logo right here at the top of this show, brother. But you don't get to tell me what to do. I just want your logo up there. Anyways, number 5, align with the best. Take the top 5 people that are in your inner realm right now and fuck with them on a day-to-day basis. Like really become friends with them, get to know them, study them. A lot of people have this shit mixed up where they were like, oh, I was in roofing for a year and now I'm going to open up a roofing business. You might have got really good at knocking on doors in that 1 year, but you probably don't know shit about business. I'll be the first person. I'll be honest with you. I ruined 2 businesses in 5 years, personal businesses that I had, my businesses. I ruined 2 businesses in the span of 7 years because I didn't know how to run and scale a fucking business. And so I took a job working for a commercial GC and intentionally put myself in a position to learn as much as I could from this guy, as much as I could. And when I got into roofing sales, I did the exact same shit with the gentleman that I had the pleasure of working with. I learned as much as I could from that guy and from a lot of other places. And when I went up to Fort Worth, I learned as much as I could from the people that I was around. So by the time it came down to me owning a business, the only person that didn't know I could do it was me. And some days that shit's still imposter syndrome. I had a conversation with my tax specialist about that last week. Keith Gauss, my bad. I fucked it all up. Whatever. You know what time it is. Leave me alone. Forgot what I was talking about. Anyways, number 5, align with the best people in your circle. Number 6, stay in shape. Here's what happens. Your physical fitness, and I don't give a fuck who you are, and if this offends you, I'm sorry, boo-hoo, 2 tears in a bucket. Your physical fitness can be aligned in very close proximity to your ability to persevere and to develop gross discipline and to therefore succeed at a higher rate, right? Be 100% honest with you. The guys that I know who are very physically fit are some of the most successful entrepreneurs and business owners that I've ever met, right? The guys that I know outside of the roofing industry that are physically fit. I mean, you can start Cam Haynes. David Goggins. You can look at Andy Frisella. You can look at anybody that I think are pretty cool people. Fucking high level of physical discipline. Okay. Not trying to shit on anybody. I'm just saying, man, if it's hard, I can't really talk right now because fucking holidays got me. I've been lifting really heavy and eating as much as I can get my hands on. And I'm 233 pounds right now. This is the heaviest I've ever been in my entire life. And you want to talk about a fucking hard climb up a 10, 12 today. Jesus Christ. I got to the top and I was like, fuck, I need to sit my fat ass down. I'm just working on getting real big for the winter time. So it doesn't matter, but stay in shape. Develop a fitness routine and stick to it. Because if you can wake up first thing in the morning or in the afternoon and dedicate your time to go doing this physical activity that fucking sucks, there's not a whole lot after the beginning of my morning when I knock out my physical fitness. There's not a whole lot that I can't deal with after that because I've already put myself through the fucking gauntlet. It is what it is. I can handle the rest of the day. Number 6, stay in shape. Number 7, get outside of the business. It's for the sales guys and the sales managers. Owners, we don't have this fucking luxury. Number 7, get outside of the business. Who are you outside of your business, your role, your position at your company? Who are you as a person, as a man, as a woman, as a mother, as a father? What do you stand for? What do you like? What are your hobbies? What are your interests? Those things are what identify you. You're not identified as or by your job or by your your business or whatever your role inside of the business is. You are identified by the specific traits and the skills and the talents and the likes and the interest of you, Mr. Paul Perez. You define you. You are not TFR. You are always TFR, but you are Paul Perez, right? Just like I'm Dave Taggart. I've got my own likes and interests way outside of roofing, man. It is what it is. But find out who you are and get in touch with yourself. Number 8, eliminate negativity. Had somebody comment on Facebook one time, man, I had to let go of a friend, right? I outgrew my friend. And I told him, I said, that's difficult, man. Wait till you outgrow your family. That's what really sucks. When you outgrow some of your own family members or you have negative family members and you realize, hey, in order for me to succeed, I just have to grow past you. It is what it is. It's not personal. It's about me. It's okay to be selfish. When we're talking about your financial success, and we're talking about the well-being of your children and your family, it is okay to be selfish. That means focus on you. And if somebody's negative and they're holding you down, you get those motherfuckers out of your life. Straight up, plain and simple, they got to fucking go. Don't let them stay there without paying rent. Don't let them stay there without paying rent. Eliminate the negativity. Number 9, this is the one that I believe in 100%. Become a mentor. Take somebody under your wing. Make it your obligation to teach them and to teach them well. Because if you are mentoring somebody else at something you are good at, you will naturally, by default, hold yourself to a somewhat higher standard. In most cases, it's going to be a pretty higher standard, not a somewhat higher standard. What I'm challenging you to do is to take accountability for your life and find somebody that you can help. Find somebody that you can teach, somebody that you can lead, somebody that you can train, somebody that you can reach out to and try to help them improve their income or their fatherhood skills or their parenting or their abilities to be a fucking husband or whatever it is. And I'm just speaking about men because I am a man. I know it's 2022. You could be whatever the fuck you want to be, but you know what? No, you can't. There's either man or woman. I'm a man. It is what it is. Number 9, become a mentor. Find somebody that you can mentor. Find somebody that you can teach. And number 10, take mental health breaks. I want to be very clear when I say this. Very clear when I say this. These are minutes of the day, not fucking days out of the month. These are minutes of the day. Every day, take time for yourself. Remember, I told you back in number 7, get outside of the business, defining who you are as a person. Make time intentional to spend being that person. You got to recharge your batteries. You have to recharge your batteries. If you're in sales and you're constantly at the door, boom, boom, boom. I call it war to door sales. right? Bam, bam, bam. You're out there, water door, baby, water door. It gets fucking exhausting, especially if you hear no. But if you can make a plan, build a personal sales process, focus on the activity, not the results, enjoy telling war stories with your friends, align with the top 5 people in your circle. Number 6, stay in shape. Number 7, get outside of the business. Number 8, eliminate negativity. Number 9, become a mentor. And number 10, take mental health breaks. Spend time doing the activity that you feel like recharges your batteries. Now, Chris says, what are your core values? Brother, that's a little bit difficult. We have core values as a company. My wife and I have core values as a married couple. Um, we have some core values, and I have some personal beliefs. I'm not going to call them core values because I think my core values are kind of spread out in these other things, and they're kind of already part of life, I guess. Um, but uh, but yeah, we got some, man. We got some. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, yeah, we got some core values, bro. But anyways, Stephen Paget, fire emoji. I definitely appreciate you guys tuning in and spending time with us tonight. Um, guys, you if you are not in roofing, reach out to me and let me know what industry you're in. I definitely appreciate that. If you guys would comment over here, down below, off to the left. I don't know where it's at on your platform, but definitely reach out to me. Let me know what kind of industry you're in, and let's have a conversation. Let's talk about sales. Let's talk about fatherhood. I don't know anything about motherhood because I'm not a mother. Men can't be women, but it's I'm gonna get banned for fucking saying that. But until science can prove otherwise, like, it is what it is. Um, so let's talk. Let's have a conversation. I want to know shit about sales. I want to know things about your life. I want to have a real ass conversation because I think there's too many propped up bullshit podcasts, especially goddamn, especially if you're in the roofing industry. There's so much bullshit that everybody wants you to be afraid about a bunch of different things, and there's good cause to be afraid. There's good cause to be afraid about the financial stability of the ability for people to spend money and to buy things, right? Like there's good cause to be afraid about inflation coming up in a couple of years. But a lot of the other fucking hocus pocus that we get in conspiracy theories, especially in the roofing industry. Oh, did you hear this? Did you hear that? Oh, they're going to do this next year. They're going to do that. Yeah, there's a couple of people inside the roofing industry that know because they're in those rooms. They're a part of those conversations. But I promise you, a lot of the people telling you what they're doing, they ain't in the fucking room, bro. Square business, they're not in the room. So I know a couple of people that are in the room and they're not talking to me about what's going on in the room. That's not what they're fucking doing. So uh, here's what you need to do. You need to focus on the 10 motivational hacks that's going to get your ass through the winter. Because if you can power through right now and develop a bunch of fucking leads, I know if you're in roofing, tell me I'm lying right now. If you can develop a bunch of leads in the next 2 to 3 days, you can make some money before fucking Christmas. You will be solid. You will be good to go. Not only will you make money before Christmas, but you're going to put a lot of other deals in the pipeline that you can take care of in January and February. So think smart, focus on the activity. Big Ben, the door to door gorilla. Um, I love you guys. Thanks for being a part of the show tonight. Thanks for rocking out with us. If you are in roofing, holler at me. I want to get some guests on the show. I had the opportunity to have Hunter Balu right before RoofCon on the show. It was really cool. Had a great conversation with him. And Keith Goss had a fire conversation with him. Keith is with Tideland Consulting. Tideland does so much stuff for me in managing my finances and giving me good, solid ass tax strategy. So I got that 2022 Super Duty outside. But because I had to spend the money, fuck, man, you don't know how hard it is to do that. When you have to do that, you don't know how hard it is, especially buying a truck. Right now, this is like the worst time to do it. I'm so mad, but whatever. The wrap looks pretty sick. I'm your favorite roofer's favorite roofer. We'll holler at you guys later. Thanks for coming in.